Hi guys, it's Kiyako here, back with another speed build. Today I'm building a Bachelor pad. I just want to start off this video very quick by saying that I am back from a very unexpected hiatus. I've mentioned this on the Discord and some posts on YouTube, but basically my hard drive got wiped. It wasn't like any sort of like virus thing or software problem, it was very old, and it basically just stopped working and then deleted everything that it had. So essentially I lost all my mods, my custom content, my reshade settings. I also lost just like a few builds that I just had waiting to be edited and to upload, so I'm very not happy about it. But I am back from a week of just trying to get all my custom content back together, just messing around with reshade. My reshade is not exactly the same as it used to be. I need to tweak the settings a little bit more, but I think I got it pretty close for now, and I do have enough custom content to start like building on this channel, but it's not anywhere near as much as I used to have, so that's just gonna kind of be a slow process of me rebuilding my inventory. But that being said, please let me know if you guys have any, questions, comments about this whole situation, if you guys have any advice on how to deal with this. But I think for now we are doing okay. I will be back next week, back to normal, just uploading videos. I do want to let you guys know that I'm actually going to start uploading 3 times a week instead of 5. So I'll be uploading Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the reason for that is a combination of basically this situation, but also just my schedule is super unmanageable these days. I'm in a interior design program right now, and it's very intense, a lot of work I gotta do, so it's just gonna be a lot more manageable for me to do 3 times a week, and I think that'll also allow me to just give you guys like higher quality builds, because when I'm so stressed out and so spread thin over a lot of different things, I feel like my videos don't always have the highest quality that I want them to have. So I do think that it'll be a good thing for this channel if I move 2-3 times a week, so that I can give you guys the best quality builds that I possibly can. But yeah, again, if you guys have any questions about that, please let me know. You can ask me in the comments, you can join the Discord, we can chat about it there. Basically just feel free to talk to me about this situation. But yeah, like I said, today we're building a Bachelor pad. I chose a very simple, concept to, get back into the groove with, just to, something very simple just to ease me back into building, because I actually haven't built in like a week now just because of this whole situation. So building is kind of like, it's like riding a bicycle where like you never really forget how to do it, but sometimes you're just a little bit off balance at first, if that makes sense. I needed to do something very simple just to like, grease my gears a little bit before I get into the hardcore builds. But like I said, it's a Bachelor pad, so the person who lives here is a bachelor. And I kind of imagine this existing in kind of like a rom-com, like Hallmark movie kind of universe, where this person has a lot of flaws, is a very flawed person, probably very like egotistical, probably kind of narcissistic. I imagine they're a little bit of a douche, but I do imagine like deep down they have a heart of gold. They just like over time have been, worn down by like the business industry that they're in, and just kind of, they've become hardened, they've become kind of a dick. But I imagine, again, like it's like a rom-com situation where this bachelor meets someone, and through like the power and journey of love, they become a better person. They learn to face their flaws and improve upon themselves, that kind of thing. That's what I was going for here with this apartment. So this person does work in business. Like they are obviously very rich, as you can tell. This apartment is freaking huge. It's in a very nice, expensive high-rise. But I did imagine that maybe they have something to do with art in the art world, like maybe they work for a gallery or a museum. They're still doing like the business side of things, like the money kind of side of things, but like they're in that world. So you can see that in this apartment there's a lot of kind of like art pieces, like there's that really nice painting leaning against the wall. You'll see little like sculptures here and there, just like other little artistic things. But that being said, I do feel like this person, as much as they like curate art and work in the art world, I don't think they actually like really understand it or like have a good grasp of it. I like to imagine that like whenever this person has people over, like dates or just like friends or anything, and people ask about like the paintings in his home, he just makes stuff up about like what they mean and like the intent behind it, because he just doesn't know. So he just like makes up like these really like out there stories about like what these paintings represent. Like someone's like, oh, what is that painting, that swirly one right there under the light, what does it represent? He's like, oh, it's like it's about our deep inner desire for circles or something. Like he just totally bullshits his way through those conversations. But I really like the idea that maybe the person that he falls in love with, I came up with this idea that maybe they are someone who's like an artist themselves, and their work is something that he's trying to acquire and get put in his museum, in his gallery, or whatever he's like working for. But the artist is resistant to his advances, like in terms of the business, because they feel like he does not really understand their work. Like he just kind of like brushes off like, oh, like it's just about, it's just about love, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, no, like it's about so much more. So I feel like the person he falls in love with is this artist who like teaches him about art and the value of art and about their own art. And I feel like the reason he falls in love with them is he realizes that like, wow, like their paintings or their sculptures or whatever, they're so beautiful, they express such like a certain amazing thing about this person, and he falls in love with them that way. He also has a personal gym right here, as you can see. So I don't know why, but for some reason that also indicates to me that he is a little bit of a douche, but whatever. I do think that I don't know, like let me know what you guys think of this concept of him being like this business art guy who falls in love with an artist. I feel like it's a very cute story. I don't know like what his love interest is like really like, other than that they make very incredible art. I do imagine that like it's definitely a slow burn romance. Like it's definitely the artist who he falls in love with definitely hates his guts at first. It's like a enemies to lovers kind of situation. You know what I mean? So yeah, here is his kitchen. I imagine, like, this is a very nice kitchen, but I imagine that he never cooks. Like, I imagine he always orders takeout because he just is not the type to cook, because he just doesn't know how. Like, he just has not learned. So I feel like the person he falls in love with is gonna, like, get him into all these things and teach him, like, the value of the experience and the art and the things that you can bring to even, like, cooking for yourself or just, like, your everyday experience. Does that make sense? I just feel like this person's gonna open up his eyes to the beauty of the world and to how he should be living and how he should embrace creativity and art. Yeah, I don't know. That's just kind of like what I was going for in my head. But I really do like this apartment. I feel like it turned out very, like, it's definitely the vibe I was going for him. Like, this definitely feels like a place where he would live. This is his bedroom. Very, very simple, kind of nice, calm furniture. Gonna put in some lights. We're gonna put in some more artwork. Like I said, he's gonna lie about that painting. Someone's gonna be like, what does this painting mean? And he's gonna be like, I don't know, like trees, I guess. He's gonna be kind of a himbo, you know what I mean? Like, he's a little dumb, but like, he's also very sweet at heart. He just has a lot to learn about the world. But yeah, so just so you guys know, I did not do a character build for this apartment. I would have, just because I usually like doing character builds for things like this, so you guys can kind of see like what I was going for in terms of the person. But I didn't yet, just because like in terms of like my cast inventory, it's not as robust yet as my build buy mode stuff. So I still need to go in and download more stuff for that before I can start doing more character builds. Just so you guys know. Guys, that hard drive wipe, like literally, you have no idea. That stressed me out so much. I've been like really stressing about this. But I want to thank you guys for being so understanding. Like I feel very, very appreciative that you guys have been so patient and just supportive of me, and I mean all the time, not even just like with this situation, but just like ever since I've been on YouTube, I've felt that way. So thank you guys for being here with me and watching my videos and listening to me rant about stuff that has nothing to do with my builds. But let's get back into it. That was my little tearjerker moment, because I feel very emotional about this because I really, really do appreciate you guys. But anyways, okay, so this is his apartment, his office space. So this is where he would meet with clients and stuff. Again, like I really don't know like the details of what he does, other than it has something to do with art. Like I said, like he has to like work directly with artists because that's how he meets his love interest, right? So maybe that's his job, is he's like a curator of some sort, but that would imply that we need to know about art. I don't know. Maybe he's like filling in for someone. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about like where he stands, because I know that some of you probably know a lot more about the art world than I do, so just let me know if you know. But yeah, you can see on his whiteboard, he just has squiggles there, probably to like impress like whatever abstract artist he has, you know, he's meeting with at the time. So he just like drew random squiggles on the board to like show like, to pretend he's like this creative mind, but he's really not at all. Or not yet, at least. He will be after he grows during this Hallmark movie of a build that I'm doing. And this is his bookshelf. I feel like he does not read any of these books. They're probably like really fancy art books, but he just like is not interested in them because I don't know. He just has them to pretend and to like impress the artists who come over. But it's just all for show. But yeah, that is a build. Very simple, very quick, but I really like the aesthetic throughout. I feel like it's very clean. You get a sense of who this person is. I took these screenshots when it was rainy in San Myshuno, and I actually really like how it turned out. Like, it has like a certain like moody vibe to, you know, the apartment, and it definitely makes it seem like a cozy place. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think. There's his at-home gym, and like I said before, like I'm very appreciative of you guys, so thank you so much for sticking by me through this very, very annoying process of rebuilding my game. Again, it's not done yet. I'm gonna keep working on it and keep getting it back to where it was before this unfortunate wipe, but we will get there together. So thank you guys so much. Anyways, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.